Don Schultz.
Mozart. Look at you. I thought you were timeless.
I was? Jeremy took everything from me.
I know that feeling. In 1985, I was the man your man wants to smell like. And now, look at me.
Yeah. Those kids are rocking it.
Yeah. I heard that in Judy's class their team made such a great presentation that they converted the Volkswagen Messiahs into an Apple fan.
Wow. Beyond the capabilities of my wonderful quartets.
Yeah. I saw that and ran to get my iPhone. Anyway, tell me about your last endeavor. I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, I retired after my consultancy project at Time Warner. It took almost all of my energy. For what? Nothing. No bonus, no recognition, no anything.
That's why you have to write a book. I've written 8,488,488 books, so they still invite me as an honored guest everywhere.
Oh? So you'll be closing the IMC ceremony today?
Yeah. I have a kind of speech, I guess. And I have included some examples about Time Warner.
Wow. How come?
I just found some great videos on YouTube about it. Some conversations you had with different gurus regarding the 5 global truths.
Oh? I didn't know those conversations were recorded. Great. Now I have evidence to dethrone Jeremy.
Yeah. I saw you in space, at Gandhi's mansion, at Jeremy's office and with the Mona Lisa.
Wow. I forgot I traveled around the world looking for them. So, what are the conclusions you will mention in the speech? For me, everything was still confusing after days and nights of analysis.
Yeah. In my time everything was easier, black or white.
Yeah. The answer for everything now is it depends. Pussies.
But even if I'm not sure of what I am saying, I just pretend. That's how I became a guru.
I see. So, you have been traveling around the world too?
Not physically, but thanks to convergence I can be at many places at the same time.
Oh, that's better. You are intimidating, so in a screen you probably look friendlier.
Not only that. People are weird now. They carry different screens with them all the time, so I'd rather be on one of them than expecting their assistance to an auditorium. I ain't taking that risk.
Yeah. Neither did we at Time Warner. Convergence was the key to maintain every product relevant in this chaotic media world.
Yeah, you really took very serious that concept about content everywhere.
In some segments more than others.
I know, for filmed entertainment everything has to be launched just in the movie theaters because it is still a great source of revenue. But that will change soon.
Yeah. But after that initial period, we tried to make movies available in every possible format. Even in that new UV technology that I never understood.
It sounds like forward thinking. But I'm not really a native digital. I just know that I can see and read everything wherever I want.
Yeah. Even when I go to pee, I can watch TV on my iPad, open a magazine, see a trailer, everything.
And the coolest part is that I not only see the same damn thing, but I can get really engaged with some topics and content thanks to symbiosis.
Oh yeah. When that pee becomes something else. And, you know, I have to stay a bit longer in the toilet. I click on the blogs that are linked through the articles I read. I've learned quite a bit like that on specialized topics.
I know. When I'm watching sports I can also follow some statistics on the computer. But don't tell Heidi I spend so much time watching sports. I always tell her I'm researching about the emergent markets.
You little liar. Anyway, Symbiosis has also enabled to increase the excitement about a coming movie, so that when it is released in the theaters, the affluence of people is higher.
Oh, I didn't know you are a movie fan.
I'm not. But when Harry Potter was about to be launched, I saw my great-great-great-great-grandchildren getting crazy about it. They could access some parts of the books, watch fragments of the movie on OHP Ape, and read some behind-the-scenes facts online.
It's impressive how every truth was brought to life in different ways for each segment.
And for the advertisers too. Remember those new amazing metrics I developed? Now, Time Warner can provide holistic campaign measurements to its advertisers so that the effect of symbiosis is taken into account.
Wow! You've enlightened my path a little bit. I was not quite sure about it. I thought that symbiosis didn't play any role in this segment.
I thought you saw online my conversation with Jeremy about symbiosis.
Yeah, I did. But I can't remember absolutely everything. I'm a guru, not a machine.
I'm a genius.
Not anymore. You were not invited to Lollapalooza.
Those kids that go there don't know about anything.
But they are the new market. Never forget about them. Customers. Always start your process with them.
I know. They rule over everything. They have the power.
Yeah. But you can also take advantage of their power.
Did I hear the word circuits? I guess you are right. Circuits help Time Warner to build powerful brands and increase exponentially the number of viewers in every segment.
Yeah. Those circuits are something you've done amazingly. But let me tell you that you missed something in your conversation with Da Vinci about circuits.
Oh? Probably. That Mona Lisa was grabbing most of my attention.
Oh, I understand. So, in the publishing segment, circuits already existed in my time. People bought a magazine and then shared it with other members of the family, co-workers, friends, etc.
Oh? You are right. But now circuits are endless because they don't have a limit. Before, every article could just be read by one person at a time. Now, everyone can access everything at the same time.
Yeah, and no physical contact is needed. Just a click and the link is shared. And share. And share. Oh, and share.
I know, people love to share. And that's great, but they are used to access everything for free now.
Yeah. So, how bad has that gotten? People still don't pay.
Not really. But it's different for every segment. For example, the greatest issue is in the publishing segment because customers were used to access everything for free online, so now they are not willing to change that. Why pay for something you've never paid before?
I wouldn't. That's too bad. And I also remember that you mentioned piracy.
Oh? The P word. Piracy is another threat to our valuable content, especially in countries in which regulations are not so strict.
I've seen that in one of my trips. Content for free, or very, very, very cheap.
Yeah. That's bad for the numbers, but it is balanced with the great role that circuits play to build powerful brands.
I know. Word of mouth is the most trustful source, so people's recommendations to movies, online and TV content are really helpful.
Yeah. And the bigger the audience, the higher the prices we can charge to the advertisers.
That's true for every segment. But still, I think those advertisers don't understand anything, and are selecting their priorities wrong.
But it's not entirely their fault. They are also human, so unlearn the past is very difficult for them.
That's right. Oh, that will be my next book. Something about highlighting the importance of paying more for digital advertising, so that I can charge a commission to the media companies.
That's clever.
I know. Oh, I think they are calling me. I have to go to stage.
Great. Can't wait.
Welcome everybody to the IMC annual conference. I'm proud to still be considered a guru. Today, I will start my speech by providing an outstanding example of success and failure. A real-world experience that will teach you a very important lesson. A real-world experience that demonstrates that you cannot leave out any of the global truths out of the formula. In 2009, Time Warner hired the master of the masters, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. That timeless guru, sitting among us today. He turned the media company upside down. He deeply understood new trends and every detail about the customers and embarked into a re-engineering adventure. Everything started with great content. Because it's the content stupid. Content represented their main competitive advantage in every single segment in which they operate. Then, he converged that content into every single existing screen so that customers could always have access to it. With the open circuits available today, great content is easily spread. The speed of share is almost up to the speed of light. So, great content attracts higher number of audiences and boosts the value of the brand. How many of you pay additionally for Bo? How many of you have a subscription to one or more of Time Warner's magazines? How many of you ran to Harry Potter's premiere? From the point of view of a customer, every experience at any of Time Warner segments is beyond perfect. But what about the experience for the stakeholders and managers? And you will be occupying that position in the future. All of those changes Time Warner made require a higher level of investments and costs. Take a look. One might think that because customers are highly satisfied, revenues will increase proportionally to that satisfaction. But remember, customers are resistant to pay for content they were used to access for free. So, the cash inflows are still fighting its way up. Moreover, all the expectations that aroused from those initial changes increased the stock prices enormously. But now, they are coming back down as revenues don't grow In conclusion, a customer approach is extremely important, and it must definitely be the first step in any plan. But it cannot be taken by itself. It must be accompanied by a complete analysis of how every investment will positively impact the financials of the company. And thinking creatively is a part of this process. New strategies not always work perfect with old business models, so they must be reinvented as the world evolves. Thank you all for listening to me and making me feel a guru. Unlike Mozart, I'm timeless.
Oh, needs to begin the Big Apple. I think Don has been going to Judy's class. Those little words like, it's the content, stupid. I recognized them. But Don was right. If one global truth is left to aside, it's like leaving an instrument out of the quartet. I just hope those students that are always following me recorded this amazing speech. Especially because of that great introduction that mentions me. Thanks everyone. Thanks. OMG, there is just one thing Don forgot to use in his speech. A little funky move to make people have fun. And thanks Judy for making me famous.